Honor, pride, and commitment are the cornerstone for doing business at Harold Pike Construction. They are more than just words. They provide the foundation for every project at HPC, and they make up a philosophy that has been at the heart of Harold Pike Construction since 1975.
I've been in construction business all my life. I'm from the Okoboji area. My father was in construction business up there, and my grandfather was in the construction business. I graduated from Iowa State in 1966 in construction technology. I worked in the business for about 6 years, and then I had the opportunity to go on my own in 1975. We were fortunate to get a few jobs. We excelled in those, and then we took off from there and just started growing a little at a time. We've blossomed into about 11 people here in the office and about 20, 30 people in the field.
And the team at Harold Pike Construction has the knowledge, experience, and training to complete any construction project, from the simplest remodel to the most complex new construction.
We do a variety of things because of my background in the construction business, all the way from residential to additions to building educational facilities, schools, brand new schools, additions, renovations. We've done churches, additions, remodels, medical facilities, financial facilities, a lot of fraternities and sororities. So we've got a cross-section of things we've done, and we've been proficient at all of them.
HPC has combined that skill and knowledge of the business with true professionalism and unparalleled customer service to create a formula for success.
He's always guaranteed his work. You not only get that quality of workmanship, but you also have, if there's any little nitpicky things after the sale, Harold is there for you.
One of the best things I could say about Harold Pike Construction is that they stuck with us after, making sure that things worked right, and when little things came up, trying to help resolve those things. And the cornerstone says 2001, so it's been a long time that we've had that relationship with them.
Just last summer, 7 years out, he came back and he said, "I don't like the way this concrete weathered out front." He said, "What are you doing this weekend?" I said, "Well, office is going to be closed." He said, "Well, I'll have guys here tomorrow night to cut it out." And Monday morning when I walked up, we have a brand new front sidewalk. I don't know that that happens too often, but his quote was, "This is the first thing that people see when they walk into your building, and it's the last thing they see when they leave. And anyone that knows that I built this building needs to have a good first and last impression."
The result of that philosophy is a long list of satisfied customers, which is top priority at HPC.
Our clients are our business, and I respect all the clients' wishes. They're going to make a major investment, and they've got to choose someone that they can work with and be entrusted to handle their investment, handle their project, and they'll do an excellent job on it. My philosophy is that I want to exceed their expectations. I always have. They have entrusted us with their investment dollars, and I want to honor that.
That's something that Harold always said was, "I'm the contractor, this is what you pay me for, I will take care of it. Don't worry about it." It took me some time to realize that this guy's right on his word, and if he says don't worry about it, it's going to be taken care of, and if he says it's not my concern because he's the general contractor, that's the way it is.
I've always found Harold to be very engaged, very honest, down-to-earth kind of individual you can sit down and talk to, have a good conversation. You know that if he tells you something that's going to happen the way he told you it's going to happen, and just been a real solid member of the community.
Honesty and integrity are at the forefront of every HPC project. Good communication, keeping the project owner up to date on all changes, documenting the progress, and always giving our best effort to meet the project deadlines. Characteristics that run throughout HPC, starting at the top with Harold.
We've always found him to be a man of his word, a man of a great deal of integrity. He tells you it's going to be done at a certain date, projects are done and on time, and those things are invaluable in the business community. It's hard to find people that you can deal with on a handshake, but Harold's one of those kinds of people.
Whenever they gave us an estimate, it was on the money. We didn't have to worry about this is going to cost an extra $5,000 or an extra $10,000, whatever. It was always right there. This is what we said we'd do, and this is what they did.
I think that his business wouldn't be as successful as it is if it wasn't for Harold's integrity and his honesty.
Trust and dependability are two extremely important elements that make Harold Pike Construction special.
That's just his personality. He has that respect, that responsibility, that honesty, the loyalty, all those pillars. That's just his personality.
And he's been that way for a long time. I mean, it's real and it's who he is.
He is a person that I can trust. And this is a person that is very knowledgeable in terms of his field. And also someone that I can feel confident about that they will not mislead me.
I'm trying to show that there's a company that you can work with in the construction industry, that you can trust your investment. Don't have to worry about turning your back. You know, if you do, the job gets done properly.
The result has been more than 3 decades of constructing relationships and buildings that will last a lifetime.
I want to make sure they get fully satisfied completely. That's how I feel, and that's how I've always felt, that we've got to deliver the best.
To me, that's what you're buying when you're buying the contractor, is you're buying the relationship. People are going to get the job done. Some are going to get it done on time, some aren't. Some are going to do it with a lot of angst involved, and then there are going to be people that are going to work with you and make it easy, and they made it easy. They worked with all the people that had to be involved, and then they stayed with us. They took the time on some of the little things that we had to do too, and just probably didn't have to do that, but did those jobs very professionally too.
We drive by fairly often to take our kids to school and everything, and every time I drive by, I'm just proud of how it looks from the outside. It's very homey looking, but professionally done building. It is a beautiful building.
What makes me smile is the fact that Curtis drives by our building every day on his way to and from work. And I know Harold drives by, and I know that they have pride in their work. I know that Harold is proud of every building in this community that he's built, and he has a lot to be proud of.
If ever again we want to do another addition, I wouldn't even price anybody else, because I know that Harold's always there for me. If you want good quality of work and someone who will be there service after the sale, Harold and his fine crew do an excellent job.
Those other words of honesty, integrity and stuff, I guess are fine if you back them up. I guess I just try to set the example. This is my living and it's not my hobby. And I've ran across firms that I think it is their hobby. They just want to make as much money as possible. And to me, it's not work. It's a labor of love. And I just enjoy it.
It's simply a way of doing business that has served HPC well since 1975. And with Harold's son Curtis helping to run the business today, the future is also bright.
We've got a transition in place for when I'm ready to get out of the business. I am transferring a lot of responsibility over to our son Curtis. So we got a smooth transition taking place right now. He's doing an excellent job, and he'll be great. He knows the philosophy that we're trying to project, and he knows how we're trying to do for our clients, and I think he'll do just fine.
We wear many hats, so went from the ground up as far as doing project management, running a lot of projects. The estimating side of it I really enjoy. So I have that knowledge and background of how that all the components work as far as building a project or putting a project together.
I think this is going to be a good transition, and I would have complete confidence. Curtis has been out on several of the projects, and we've taken his recommendation, and it's been really, really good for us. So we think the success and plan here is great.
I think the future is bright for us. I think we have a strong foundation. I think people look at us as far as what my dad has built in the community here, as far as our reputation, has been more of we're honest, we're straightforward, we mean what we say. I want people to trust us. It's a big thing when we talk to clients is you gotta get with somebody you trust. So I have that with my dad. I've been in a lot of conversations with owners. They've seen my face around in a lot of those meetings and conversations, and hopefully that carries through.
Like father, like son, I would feel very comfortable in Curtis's hands also.
A legacy he'll be passing on will be that of a business that will continue the tradition of the past, at the same time open-ended in terms of continued growth. But I think he's laid the foundation for his business to continue to grow with the integrity that he initially has established.